Hello guys, and today I am super proud to share with you 3 records that the Ukrainian armed forces have recently set. And most importantly, these are not records in competitions, but in a very important global mission of defeating and demilitarizing Russia. For the first time in history, Ukrainian F-16 pilot shot down 6 winged missiles during just one combat flight. 4 missiles he destroyed traditionally with air-to-air missiles, and then 2 he destroyed with an ordinary aircraft cannon. An almost unbelievable mission which he successfully finished and destroyed 6 winged missiles, saving lots of Ukrainian lives. Another really historical event took place near Skadovsk, where Ukrainian FPV drones destroyed Russian air defense, Pantsir and Osa. And you may say nothing new, but these FPV drones traveled to the location of their mission on Ukrainian kamikaze motorboats and actually managed to ascend and successfully accomplish the mission from these motorboats. And you remember that just a couple of days ago, 2 more Ukrainian Magura V5 drones destroyed Russian Mi-8 helicopters. So let's discuss all of these very important achievements of the Ukrainian armed forces and why strong Ukraine is the best solution for the world. My name is Anna, I'm from Ukraine, I'm in Ukraine, and if you want to see the defeat and demilitarization of the Russian Federation and also protect yourself against the hybrid warfare, subscribe. We discuss all of that on the channel, and we also discuss the achievements, innovations, and advances in the Ukrainian army, which is very important for the safety and security in Europe and the world. Because you see that the laws that Russia breaks actually inspire others to discuss the sovereignty and territorial integrity of other countries. And no, I don't like what they say about Denmark, Greenland, and Canada. But maybe I'm Ukrainian and I'm exaggerating, you never know. So let's start with my favorite record that was set by a Ukrainian ace pilot who was using F-16 to protect Ukraine from Russian missiles. On the 13th of December, or in some of these days, Russia launched another severe attack on our infrastructure and F-16s. We don't have enough of them, but thank you for some that we have, was on the defense mission. And the pilot managed to shut down 4 winged missiles with air-to-air missiles, which is a classical way for F-16s to do the defense job. And then, as he reports himself, he noticed another missile and felt the need to destroy it, even though it was very, very dangerous because of the detonation and debris that can hurt an aircraft. But he decided to give it a try, understanding that he can save lives, and that is the most important task. So he used an aircraft cannon, saying that our trainers in the United States introduced us to such an option, and I decided to test it. And not just he destroyed 1 missile, but he destroyed 2. Why? Because another one was really close to the first one that he destroyed with a cannon, aircraft cannon, and it detonated. So definitely God is on our side. F-16, the pilot, was safe and sound after this mission, but 2 evil Russian missiles destroyed with just 1 shot of an aircraft cannon. That is amazing, and that is another proof why invest in strong Ukraine, in strong Ukrainian army, because we are really good at protecting you from all that evil that moves from the direction of the Muscovy. Please subscribe to illustrate your solidarity with Ukraine and to help us develop and become stronger. And we do that with the innovation and creativity because the motivation is quite obvious. We protect our territories, we protect our people. And recently, another beautiful mission took place near Skadovsk, where Ukrainian FPV drones destroyed two Russian air defense systems, Pantsir and one Osa. They are expensive, much needed in the Crimea, which is on the way back home to Ukraine. Lots of Russian air defense military bases destroyed there, but we keep working. And it seems like nothing new, but when you learn how Ukrainian FPV drones got that deep inside the temporarily occupied territory or deep inside the Russian area, we do that with the help of kamikaze motorboats, katers, katery, we call them in Ukraine. So we managed just to put FPV drones on these kamikaze boats, and they reach the territory, and then FPVs start flying in the correct direction and destroy expensive Russian air defense systems, making their troops more vulnerable and making Crimea closer to the return back of Ukraine. And this is vital for the defeat and also for the demonstration to other regimes. You cannot annex territories of other countries. We have to respect international laws. That's the best way to survive as a planet. So this was actually super cool, and I'm very proud. And this is also a message that such things will definitely continue, making Russian RIA more and more vulnerable. And a beautiful reminder about another mission that took place in the waters of the Black Sea, where Ukrainian Magura V5 marine drones destroyed two flying helicopters, Russian helicopters Mi-8. These are combat helicopters, very expensive, and they collapsed into the Black Sea. And again, this is a historical event when marine objects, marine drones destroy aerial objects, and not just something minor, but huge, expensive combat helicopters. So literally, in this week, the Ukrainian armed forces have set a number of records, something that I'm sure soldiers in different corners of the world would like to know more about and learn how to achieve. We have destroyed 6 winged missiles during just one combat flight with F-16, not even F-35. And do you remember all those doubts and all these words about not enough time to train Ukrainian pilots? And now Ukrainian pilots do something that their trainers have never done before. Trust in Ukraine. Let us do the job, and you need this job, because the more evil tests us, the more problematic it gets on the planet. And I'm sure many of you see that literally in different corners of the world. So 6 winged missiles destroyed during just one combat flight of F-16. Then we have Ukrainian FPVs delivered into the Russian RIA by kamikaze motorboats. And we have marine drones destroying flying helicopters. Please stop thinking about how to appease Putin. Just watch how we destroy his military and destroy his regime to make this world a safer and better place. Because as long as authoritarian regimes are allowed to undermine international law, more and more problems will occur in totally different and sometimes unpredictable parts of the world. And we can do it. We can definitely do it. And actually, we are already doing that. So subscribe to see the collapse of the Putin's regime, defeat and demilitarization of Russia. Follow me on Instagram, X, Blue Sky, Discord, and Threads. The links are in the description of this video, same as the link to our merch shop, where we have good discount for calendars and our collection of months t-shirts, where you can get a t-shirt with your birth month in Ukrainian, for example. And thank you for buying me coffees, becoming my patrons and sponsors of the channel. Those of you who are attentive and follow my videos can guess I'm not at home. That's because I'm traveling, and today I am in a beautiful city of Ivano-Frankivsk. You can actually Google and find the location. And if you're interested, let me know in the comments below, how do you think in which direction I'm traveling? It is in Ukraine, because I feel the safest in my country. I don't know how to explain that in times of war, but I need my land, I need my people, and I'm very grateful that you are with Ukraine, that you are my friends and friends of my brave and strong country. Slava Ukraini!